I did not. Also, can they hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh, God. Nothing, you just gotta warn me. You did warn me. You warned me several times.
It's also I'll mute myself.
So. But you said they can hear you, and then you started asking me questions.
That's true. That is true. I mean, we're just passing that time. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go grab my beer.
Fabulous. I'd love that, because I'm exhausted. Nice job, Chris. Dang, Chris. Can't be doing that while Dap isn't even here. He's coming back, though.
That's a lot of sauce. It's a lot of sauce.
This is not the hot tub stream. But I may be in a hot tub all the same, so I'll leave that to the imagination. Do you guys like the new theme music better than the old theme music? Lannister, that was exactly the idea.
Lannister, I don't know what you're on about, but it was not a fake retirement. This is not a Dap Sauce stream. I didn't say this channel would never stream again. I said I would never stream again as Dap Sauce. Dap Sauce is retired. This is a Drafted stream, so. But yeah, it's meant to seduce you into listening to our pod. What's up, everybody? Thanks so much for the sub, Chris, and congrats on first. What's up, Hugh and Lannister? You're bullshit, Hugo. I don't even know what you're calling bullshit. I probably should get some water as well. Hang on, I'll be right back again. Remember, these should all be in the Discord as OnlyFans sessions. I've not named it yet. But also, no, I will just be unretired tomorrow. But I'm still retired as of today. Oh, I'm fucking thirsty.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I mean? Thirsty.
Good energy to bring in.
Hugo, I can change whatever I want, whenever I want, to whatever I want. Don't take away my agency, you bastard. Hey, what's up, Joe? How are you, Joe? Joe, I hope you hang around today. I think we're going to do a Pokemon draft. That's a good one, Chris. Doing more Pixelmon? Let's see, Joe, this is why we need you. Are you okay, Preston?
I'm bringing in a different kind of energy tonight.
Hang on, don't change it. You guys need to see this. I don't know why he's doing this. Chat is our guest, Lannister. Chat is our guest. That was our idea, anyway. He is vibing. What are you listening to over there, pal?
The sultry tones of one dap sauce.
Oh. Here,
Hello.
can we get here? Let's see if I can get some. Let's see if I can get the music in the background. Just so we. Hey. Oh shit. Fuck. Hang on. Chris missed his too. Shit. Sorry, y'all. I don't have. Hang on. Pretty sure when the hood goes up, Preston just hears the 8-mile soundtrack. I think so.
That's true.
Oh fuck! I'm doing everything wrong. Hang on. I'm putting the starting screen back
One
up.
shot.
That's a lot of sauce. It's a lot
Bomb
of sauce.
spaghetti.
I'm an amateur.
My mom spaghetti.
Bobby, it is the Unabomber. Please report my stream. Have it taken down immediately. Yeah, what was the other thing? If you want to do an Alpha Rhyperior, where would you? If I were an Alpha Rhyperior, where would you spawn in Pixelmon to wake up? I just on top of some mountain, Joe. On top of some mountain. I need to add something to the normal stream. What was it? Oh, my alerts. Hang on. For you guys that are subbing. Hang on, let's see. It's 2 resubs.
Dap spaghetti. He's nervous. He's got spaghetti on dap.
Come on. Hang on. All right, first one will be for Chris. Killing it. 12 months, Chris. We've known each other for a year. How is that possible? Feels like we've known each other for 12. All right. Test resub.
Welcome to my club. Welcome to my club.
That's not right. That's not right, Streamlabs. God damn it. Hang on. Let me do the right one.
That's a lot of sauce.
There you go,
It's a lot of
Chris.
Sauce.
Now it says Dap Sauce, but pretend it says Chris Merrick. And this one's for Preston.
That's a lot of sauce. It's a lot of sauce.
There we go. Oh, did it? I don't know how it would have done that, Lannister. I think you might have just Pavlov's dogs did. Did anyone else hear it? Because it couldn't have. It couldn't have. I don't think. I'm pouring my beer, y'all. Preston, what are you drinking tonight, man? Chat, what are we drinking tonight?
I feel bad. I'm drinking a sparkling water.
Lannister. Sparkling water? What the hell?
I know. I'm bringing the weak sauce to your dap sauce.
You know, I guess it's possible that like it played on one of my other sources, but you couldn't see it because it wasn't in this scene. That I guess is possible. I take it back. Lannister's not a crazy person. No, I'm not on Sober Life. Preston's on Sober Life. I'm drinking. There's this brewery that is like a quarter of a mile. A quarter of a mile. Who said I'm drinking milk? Joe. Oh, your boy. Hell yeah, Joe. Good for you, man. What kind of milk? 2% skim, whole. There's this brewery that's like a quarter of a mile down the street from me, and I've only been there once. And you can't really see what the beer is, but it had the beer that I wanted. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've been living in this house for 6 months now. Fortnite, Hugo and Carrie. Ooh, I can't drink whole milk. Can't do it. It's usually skim for me, or if there's no skim, I'll settle for 2%. Drink a gross smoothie because I'm not afraid of my mistakes. Well, I feel like you drinking a gross smoothie is being afraid of mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a live pod. It won't be a normal pod, Water. We're gonna draft with chat. Chat will be our guest.
Yeah, buddy.
But yeah, we are gonna do a real draft. We haven't decided what we're gonna draft yet. Preston has an idea. We'll run it by you guys, but we're gonna field ideas. So if you guys have any ideas for things that we could draft with y'all, let us know. You're right with me not drinking it? Oh, like just because like you're committed to drinking it. But anyway, this is the India Pale Ale Blank Coast. I guess it's the Blank Coast IPA from Fortnite Brewing. I've not had it yet, but I went and got a 6-pack and also asked if they're hiring. So maybe I'll start working there. Galaxies in the new web shots. I have no idea what that means, Water. No clue.
Galaxies in the new web shots? What is a web shot?
I like that, Hugo. That's actually pretty good.
Oh,
the new
James
telescope.
Webb telescope.
New telescope.
Yeah.
So we draft. Yeah, okay. For a draft idea,
the
is what you're saying.
prettiest.
Wait,
Just
why
pull,
isn't this-
pull a picture up, and we draft the prettiest stars.
Why isn't this
or
colder than it is?
galaxies?
I'm confused by that. It's pretty good. It's a good IPA. Most delicious looking Pokemon. So Preston's idea is a Pokemon idea. Do you guys want to hear it? Preston, why don't you
Good
hit,
one.
hit the people with the idea?
So we are drafting
Well, potentially.
potentially team of 6. We're gonna have to do first 2 generation Pokemon for my sake. 6 Pokemon to best defend yourself against, to get out of a fight with the least injury. So you're picking the weakest or most easily defeatable IRL Pokemons.
What do we think? So do we want to do that, or do we want to draft most delicious? We kind of have. I think we have to limit whatever Pokemon draft we do, unfortunately, to first 2 gens for Preston's sake.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So I feel like he could have explained it a little more clearly. Basically, you'd be drafting Pokemon to fight in hand-to-hand combat, and you want to draft the team that you would fare best against. So whoever has the easiest time defeating their 6 would win. Yeah, I mean, Alcremie is clearly number 1 pick and the most delicious. It's just a fucking cake.
This is bad. Are there any first gen Pokemon that I would willingly eat?
Yeah, you individually, like me, Preston's fighting his, and then chat individually is fighting theirs. Yeah, exactly, Lila. But as a single person, you don't get to fight them collectively.
Correct.
Jigglypuff would put you to sleep in an instant. Horrible
Yeah,
pick.
that's a bad choice.
Horrible
Bad choice.
So which which would you all rather do? Which would you all rather do? No way. Why would we be immune to sleep? Doesn't Jigglypuff put humans to sleep in the
Yes,
anime?
all the time.
Yeah.
That's like her shtick.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Then she's still putting you to sleep and then beating you in a fight.
Could you eat Porygon?
No, I don't think so.
What would it taste like?
Nothing?
I mean, Porygon has like a physical form. You could take a bite.
That's a little niche, I think. There also aren't enough of them. So which do we want to do? Lila, can we do a poll? Can we do a poll? Just do like Pokemon to eat as one option and Pokemon to fight, or just eat and fight as our two options. Wouldn't Charizard be good? You go. I'm not gonna try to talk you out of drafting Charizard because I want to win the draft. What about Igglybuff, who, according to the Pokedex, gets launched with even the slightest hit? I think would be better than Jigglypuff for sure.
Yeah.
You go. You are fighting the Pokemon, Hugh, and you want
you
to
don't
win.
want Charizard.
You want to fight the easy. You want to draft the easiest Pokemon to fight.
Yeah, Charizard might be the worst pick.
One of them for sure. Water really wants to eat the
combine the
Pokemon.
two.
He really wants
Yeah.
to do both.
Just combine the two.
I'm gonna vote eat here, actually.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Could always do both. We've got time.
we might. Yeah, we might have time for both. I'm listening, Joe. Yeah, you probably could, Joe. If we have a rock, we're fighting a shard, and rocks are all over the ground. That's true. I guess it's gonna come down to like, how do you philosophically believe Pokemon would interact with humans in a real world setting? Like, would throwing a rock off the ground against Charizard be super effective against it and knock it out? I think probably not. I think like throwing a single throwable rock is not going to knock out a Charizard in real life. All right, don't let this end in a tie, goddammit. Oh. That's a grad school student not reading the instructions for the final. Yeah, classic Hugh.
I found a greatest movie franchise bracket.
How is Rock Stab, Lila? Tell me how. We're all normal types. I think we can all agree on that. What'd you say, Preston?
Found a greatest movie franchise bracket we can scream to each other about.
Haven't we done that already?
No,
No?
I don't believe so.
I feel like we have. What's the Libero ability? We turn into flying or something? Lannister, you're not a dark type.
Ooh.
Any move we click us have, holy shit. That's OP. That's OP AF. Lila, did you know that Libero comes from a soccer term? It's like a soccer position. A roaming Libero. It's kind of a defunct soccer position that doesn't exist anymore. Where it was like just a kind of a roaming person who played in front of the defense. And their job was like kind of sweep everything. It doesn't really exist in modern soccer anymore. Yeah, Cinderace, the soccer Pokemon. Yeah. Jungler? What about Jungler? In the water, just saying random shit, and I can't keep up.
All right, Daniel, I'm emailing you a bunch of brackets. Should it come to that?
Okay. That soccer position? Oh, you're equating it? Oh yeah, to a MOBA jungler. That was where my brain went, but I just don't know MOBAs well enough to get that might be correct or not.
What's the position?
Jungler. He's saying a jungler is like a libero.
I mean, I guess that's right.
What does gank mean? Can someone explain that to me?
Do you want that to be explained to you?
Yeah.
I don't know what it means either, but I'm scared.
Lila knows what ganking is. Lila plays Unite.
Alright, I just emailed you a bunch of brackets, Dap.
Ganking is jumping out and murdering. Why is it called ganking?
Is that the character's name that does it the best in like League?
Why is it called that? Let's look it up.
Gang killing. Gang killing. Ganking. Interesting.
We just said interesting at the exact same time. Huh. So like you really, you're not popping out like self-killing. You're popping out and joining your team, swinging the momentum of the battle in your team's favor, and then hopping back into
As a surprise.
yeah. Interesting. All right, what is this Pokemon in a fucking tie? No, thank God. Okay. All right, we're drafting Pokemon.
Eat. Oh no.
I think. Do we still have to go just first two gens for this, Preston?
I'm certainly going to be at a disadvantage if we don't, but I've got all the pictures pulled up.
That's really all I need to go by.
I guess we can go further.
All right. I just randomized draft order, and Preston gets first pick.
Oh Jesus.
I get second pick, and Jack gets third pick.
All right. There are Pokemon that are actually food. So I'm going to start with one of those.
Big Rig, hang on. Hang on. I did a thing. Look,
You did a thing?
the draft board. We got the draft board. No,
Oh, look at that.
I think we should do all. I think we should do all 8 gens. I think we should do all 8. That's fair, right?
What is that? Well, sort of. What is that Pokemon called?
Just take Alcremie first. Let me do you a favor.
Is Alcremie the ice cream?
Now Alcremie is like a bowl of cream and there's like different forms. One is with strawberries, and then her
There's one that's actually just ice cream.
Well, they're yes, but I think that I think it's ice. My impression of Vanillux is that it's ice, but in the shape of ice cream. Like I think if you licked Vanillux, it would just be ice.
Okay.
That would be most fair, Lila, but also would be weird narratively, I think. To do 1, 2, and 8. I think we can do all 8. And we can just let, when people need time, they can take their time.
You have a lot of faith in me.
I believe in you, man.
Slurpuff looks delicious.
I mean, it's named Slurpuff.
I'm seeing so many of these Pokemon for the first time.
Yeah.
What's the cake one called?
Which one? The cake one?
Guy?
That's Alcremie. Also, because it's just shaped like that. I don't know. I don't think it would taste like ice cream. It doesn't look like any ice cream I've ever seen. Also, I think we should have a rule where if you take a Mon, you're eliminating its whole evolution line. So because otherwise, if one person takes one of the ice creams, then we all get one. You know what I mean? So I think if you take one Pokemon, it removes the entire evolutionary line from everyone else's draft pool. Is that fair?
I agree. That's how we've done it in past Pokemon drafts.
I can't remember if we did that or not for the Pokemon draft.
Okay, some of these designs, man, are awful. There's one that's a penguin with an ice cube stuck to his head.
Ice Cube, yeah, that one's kind of bad.
What is that?
He also has a form where his ice cube is not there, and then he's pretty much just a penguin.
Well, yeah.
I will say I think a lot of the Gen 8 designs are quite good, but some of them are definitely bad. But yeah, Alcremie is like she's the strawberries and cream.
Okay, I'm definitely taking the Alcremie.
Okay. And then her Dynamax form, she turns into a giant cake.
Oh heck yeah. Can I just say that like Sirfetch'd is one of the best looking Pokemon ever made?
See, there you go. That's a Gen 8 Pokemon.
I know.
All right, so Preston does the right thing and takes Alcremie with the first pick. Now, I'm envisioning here that because it's drafted, we're not just taking things to eat. I think you have to eat them all together. You're sitting down and having a feast.
Oh, okay.
And so
I
you
just
don't
got my dessert.
you maybe don't want to load up on all things that are all the same kind of deal. And I believe that there is only one Pokemon that is a beverage. I believe. And so I am going to take the only Pokemon that will allow me to drink during my feast. Unless you're going to drink some fucked up salt water from one of the water Pokemon. Shot out of their mouths or cannon or whatever.
Blastoise fire it straight into my gullet.
So I am going to take Poltegeist.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I didn't think about it to drink. I thought you would have to eat the cup too, so I stayed away.
Oh, oops. I didn't mean to get rid of Dap there.
Is there really nothing else to drink?
I don't believe so.
Interesting. That's not good. All right, chat, you're up. What you guys got?
He doesn't have cannons, but he's blasting the face with fucking salt water. I think we can all agree that Pokemon water types are blasted salt water for the most part, right?
Why?
I don't know. It's just how I feel.
Some of them definitely appear like they're freshwater based.
All right. We have some good suggestions in chat. Chat is in draft well here. You guys also have back-to-back picks. Don't forget. Joe says Miltank. Lila says Appleton or Execute. Appleton was a high contender for me as my first pick. Eggs are pretty good though. Appleton does feel like must take. I have to agree with Lila. Appleton's not coming back around.
I just learned that Toucannon was a thing.
Oh,
And I may have a new favorite Pokemon. That's incredible. It's electric? No, it's not electric. It's normal flying. It's strong though. That's a beefy boy.
What do y'all? We need a consensus here on first pick, chat. First pick. I think you guys all have good. You're all in the right spot. Yeah, here I'll post what the list I'm using. All right, so it looks like consensus is Appleton. So y'all are taking Appleton with your first pick. Now you do get a second pick.
Now, is Appleton really an apple?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, really, he's an apple pie, really.
Well, it looks like he's like disguising himself as an apple pie.
No, look at what he evolves from.
Again, it looks like something that is disguising itself as an apple pie. But okay, I'm with you.
So Applin is the apple core Pokemon.
Ooh, I know what I want. I want Garbodor.
It's not your turn, but also that's horrible.
Yes, real bad.
Let's try to do rapid polls with like just ones and twos. So if you vote Miltank, type 1 in chat. If you want Execute, type 2 in chat. Applin does look good. I think Applin's probably a little more nutritious. Appleton more delicious. Oh God, Chris Merrick, are you gonna be the splitting vote here? We have 2 votes for Execute and 2 votes for Miltank. We need 1 more vote. Hugo goes 1, okay. Or any other voters? Any other voters in chat? I think he goes to decider. Chat takes Miltank.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, it is. You get the milk in theory. So you do kind of get a beverage, and of course you get delicious, yummy steak. Jesus Christ! Would everyone in chat please bonk Chris? Because my God. All right, where do I go here? Execute is the obvious choice, but I want to make sure I'm not missing something. Eat some nice yummy eggs. I think the right play is doing the obvious thing, because I feel like Preston is not as likely to snipe the other stuff I'm looking at, just because he doesn't know Pokemon as well as I do. So I'm gonna try to use that to my advantage. I just want to double check to make sure there's not something super obvious here that I'll miss. It'd be devastated if Preston takes. Also, in chat, how do we like our eggs? What's your favorite way to have your eggs, Preston, as well?
Scrambled with some cheese and green peppers.
Mm.
And some hot sauce.
Hey, what's up,
like a
Spookies?
Southwest omelet style.
You have a good one for me, Lila, to take? All right, I'm taking execute. I'm taking the eggs.
Dang. I wanted the eggs.
I think I have to take the eggs. They make the eggs look so yummy, even.
They do. They're already ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. All right, so I go eggs.
Okay.
How is execute spelled? Where are you, execute? There you go. Execute. All right, P-Stone, back-to-back picks.
Yeah, I hate to stick to what I know, but
That's true,
I'm tempted
Lila.
to just go 2 Gen 1s here. So I think the first one I'm gonna go with is Magikarp.
Interesting.
Do we not like that?
I think of all the fish, Magikarp would be one of the least tasty.
It's canonically in the show. Like, people talk about Magikarp like it's delicious.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I mean, I never
thing.
I'm never bringing any show knowledge or context to any of these conversations. I never watch the show.
That doesn't mean I can't.
No, I agree. I just, when I see Magikarp, there's nothing about him that looks delicious to me. He looks like a fish.
I think he resembles a very IRL fish. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
a koi fish to me. Are you ever eating a koi fish out of a koi pond?
It's not a koi fish. It's like a catfish. A catfish good.
I don't know about that.
All right. Well, I'm
Oh,
sticking
hell
to
yeah,
it
Spookies.
anyways.
I thought you were done with that like a stream ago or 2 streams ago, honestly. You should go in Magikarp.
Yes.
How do we feel, chat? Do we think, chat, that there are better tasting fish Pokemon than Magikarp? Because if you're looking for catfish, Preston, I will say there is a much more distinctly catfish Pokemon.
Yeah,
than
I
Magikarp.
saw that. I'm not looking for catfish. I just think Magikarp looks the most delicious.
That's fair enough, I guess.
I'm still scrolling through.
Take
And some
your
of these
time.
look really tasty, but I'm afraid I'm gonna draft them and you're gonna be like, ew, disgusting.
Well, of course I'm going to. I want to win.
That's true.
Damn, Spookies. But you're a pro gamer, so it was easy, I assume.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here.
What's next for me? Ooh, I know what I could take though
I got
and
another
upset someone in
pick, right?
chat. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I'm just planning ahead.
Oh, jeez. There's so many of these little guys. It's ridiculous.
I think I would feel horrible about eating a melodic though. Try to Preston. Maybe you try to steal Joe's idea. Whatever you do.
Okay. Let me think really hard. I got this.
Feel in your soul what Joe wants to draft and draft it out in front of him.
Okay. I feel bad because I know nothing about this Pokemon. But what is a Bon Sweet?
I think it's just a cherry, pretty much.
I want a Bon Sweet.
I
Go
think
with my Alcremie.
I think it's pronounced bound sweet, but I like
No,
that.
that's not French though.
I don't think it's supposed
When
to.
I have it, it's gonna be Bon Sweet.
All right, that's fair enough. I think that's a good pick. That was one that I was looking at over Execute with my last pick.
Okay, cool.
I think that's a good one. And hopefully that was Joe's pick. Was that your pick, Joe?
Right now I have seafood and dessert.
I'm
gonna keep leaning into that.
The classic combo.
Listen, everybody loves it.
All right, I think that there is one Pokemon on here that is considered like an actual feast delicacy in the real world. It's like a very fancy thing to eat. And that is a pheasant.
Ooh.
And so I am going to take un pheasant because it clearly is just straight up a fucking
It's
pheasant.
just a pheasant.
Yeah. Even though it weirdly evolves from a dove, which I would never want to eat. Even though like it's called Padub, but really it's a fucking pigeon. But yeah, I'm taking un pheasant. Oh, and Joe's was not stolen. Damn it. But yeah, I'm going un pheasant, and I feel really good about it. I'm really going fancy here. I'm going for like my English gentry feast, pheasant and my tea. I'm gonna make Execute deviled eggs.
Ooh.
Make deviled eggs out of Execute. All right, chat, y'all are up.
I'm gathering ideas here for the direction I could take this.
What is oh, Cherubi. Yeah, that's like the other
Cherry looking thing.
The
I
other
was looking
cherry
at that
one,
too.
yeah.
Bon Sweet looked more delicious.
I love that you call it bon sweet.
Listen, you don't know that I'm not correct.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Cherubi is good. Kingler also good. Get that crab. There are a lot of vegetables. Yeah, that's a good one, Spookies. That is a good one.
Also a lot of bugs.
Yeah, I don't know how tasty the bugs would be.
I don't know. It'd be really cool to just like eat a legendary though. Like what's one of the ones that's like God? I want
Arceus?
That one. Yeah, I want Arceus.
Is that the most fucked up thing Preston's ever said on the show?
No way.
Does
That's
Combi
tough
provide honey?
competition.
I don't see why not. I think you would just be like eating a honeycomb, probably. Well, you're eating bees as well, I think. I don't know. I think if you ate the lower half of Vespiquen, you're probably eating honeycomb. You could take Cherubi and Kingler, yeah. Yeah, you guys have both picks. Is it ethical to eat legendary Pokemon since they're probably endangered? I don't think so. They're not. They're more than endangered. They're the only kind of. They're their only kind.
They're the only one.
So basically, you're like you're Eric Trump, basically.
It's like eating a panda.
Yeah, but worse. You're eating the last.
Somehow
panda.
worse.
You're eating the last panda.
If a panda was also like really big, strong, and capable.
And also, yeah, and if pandas were also like key to the existence of balance to
Nature.
life on Earth. Yeah.
The universe. Do you think when Ditto transforms, he tastes like what he transforms into?
That's a good question.
So I could just get a double helping of something?
I love where your head's at. Chad, who are we taking? Yes, Chris, I think so. Is that what you're going for, Chris? right, so chat is in on Kingler, it looks like. Spookies with the Kingler pick. You get those crab claws with Kingler too? Just a really good choice. Just a really good choice by Spookies.
Kingler was on my list too.
I don't know that I would have thought of Kingler, honestly, but it's a great pick.
I mean, just like giant ass crab meat.
No, it's a great. It's one
awesome.
I would have thought of if I was like prepping. You know what I mean? But just like I think just flying from the top of the dome, I don't think I would have thought of it. Because it's not a
That was a
Pokemon
tough
I ever
sentence.
consider. I know I really struggled. Hey, what's up, Liquify? Liquify, we're drafting Pokemon to eat right now.
Against my will.
Chad, what's your second pick? We had Cherubi. We had some mushrooms thrown out. Where y'all going? Where y'all going with it?
Yo, Dragapult looks awesome.
Dragapult is sick. Dragapult's super cool. I don't think I'd want to eat him.
No, I'm just admiring the Pokemon that I've never seen before. What is Snom? Why does he look like that?
Snom? He's like a little larval thing who turns into a big, beautiful ice moth.
I don't want that.
Lannister wants all shellfish. Shelmet? I guess he looks a little escargot, you could say. Oddish? Chat, you gotta come to some sort of consensus. I'm not seeing any agreements here. I'm seeing a lot of disagreement in chat right now. That's fine with me. It buys me time to think of what I'm gonna pick. Worst veggie? I do think there's danger that Oddish would poison you. He is poison type.
Oh yeah, that's a problem.
Chansey Spookies. Wooloo? Oh, Chris, Lila might ban you for that. Yeah, poisonous mushroom. Gen 4, the least appetizing gen. Could be. Could be. Crawdaunt. You really want to double up on the shellfish, huh? Crawdaunt is pretty lobstery. Some roasted Seedot. Well said, Joe. Very well said. I feel like we're really running out of the obvious food Pokemon here.
I know.
Which might be why Chad is having a hard time.
Oh.
Mammoth burgers. Mammoth Swine burgers come pre-frozen, right? They're like Bubba burgers.
Can you get them out of that? Is the question.
Chad, we gotta have some sort of agreement here. I literally don't think a single person has agreed on anything. Ooh, Emboar for bacon, not a bad call. Not a bad call at all. Yeah, Joe. Joe. You idiot, Joe. You got. Get him, Spookies. Get him! Let him have it. Boy, this is tough. Chat,
This is so hard.
keep stalling for me, chat. We were really on a roll there for a while.
I know.
Everything just felt right. Everything felt good and tasty. Joe, how dare you? I've played Smash on stream twice. How many times have you played Smash on stream, Joe? Huh? Emboar? I'm seeing a lot of choices for Emboar. Seeing a lot of choices for Emboar.
Yeah, give him Emboar.
Give him Emboar. The baconiest of the Pokemon. Until Lechonk comes out, but he's not eligible. He's not in an actual game yet. All right.
Chalk.
Let's see. What's my team so far? I have Poltegeist, so I have T. I have Deviled Eggs, and I have Pheasant.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah,
I do think I have to go with my fruit here. I think I'm stealing Joe's pick because I do think it was a good pick. I'm taking Cherubi, which is literally just cherries.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think I got to do it. I'm sorry, Joe. I kind of agree, Chris. Bacon wrapped crab. That does sound good. And steak. You guys have the surf and turf going with some fucking apple pie after. It is good. Chad is winning for sure right now, I think. All right, Presto, you got 2 picks here, bud.
Yeah.
What a quote from Chris. Chris, what are you? Anakin Skywalker. Not the younglings.
Okay. I think. This is hard. I'm gonna stay with my seafood.
Oh God.
I'm gonna go clam pearl. For some nice clams. Now,
Nice.
the obvious choice here would be between clam pearl and shelder, and I just think clam pearl looks way more appetizing.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's the right call.
All right, and then I've already got my next one up. You ready?
Yeah, hit me.
Staying on theme.
Hit me.
Octillery.
Nice. I would have gone Octillery, I think, depending on how the rest of the draft went. Maybe my last pick. Have you had octopus?
I have. I like it a lot.
I've
I've usually had it in like a pasta or like a
interesting.
stew kind of thing.
I had it on
You know what I mean?
tacos once.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, I like the taste of it, but the texture was a little much for me.
It's like a scallop that got real tough.
It's very rubbery,
Yeah.
rubbery.
But I in kind of a pasta thing, it was good. I dug it. I actually had a seafood pasta with a mainly octopus in Paris, and it was amazing. It's one of the only times I've had it.
It does sound pretty good. Yeah, I would try it again. I would definitely try it in something, like in a pasta, where like it's not as stark, like the chewiness. They are very smart, but also so are pigs, and we eat those all the time. I mean, I do anyway. Actually, a friend, Katie Gear, who has been on the show, does not eat pigs because of how smart they are. Cherubi's already picked, Chris. Already picked. I do want to go vegetable though, but I don't know what the tastiest grass type is. Yeah, let me just look at grass types. Let me just pull up the grass types. I feel like not many grass types are based on actual vegetables,
Yeah.
which is kind of weird. You'd think there would be more.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Thank you, Presto.
Seemed appropriate.
It did. It really did. All right, so things that are jumping out to me are Pumpkaboo or Gorgeist.
I have Pumpkaboo on my list.
Suncrown.
Gorgeist looks like it has turned bad.
I have 2 grass types on my team already. Do I, actually? I have Execute. Oh, and Cherubi. Yeah, but like, neither of them are vegetables, though. Like, Execute is eggs, and Cherubi's is cherries. So I feel like I want, like, an actual vegetable. You know what I mean? Something that, like, is going to be a vegetable. But there just isn't really one. Like, where's the celery Pokemon? You know what I mean?
You could get Farfetch'd just for the leak.
That's not a bad idea. Donkey is actually also delicious. Honestly, a good idea. Maybe I should have done that instead of Unfazant. Okay. Let's see what this says. Let's see what the Pokedex says about Vanillux. Does Vanillux taste like ice cream? This is a bunch of shit about violent blizzards. Yeah, I don't know. I think they kind of would just taste like ice.
Yeah,
Oddish would not be a tasty veggie.
Oddish is poisonous. We've been over this.
That water. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I just want a well balanced meal. But yeah, I think I hate to steal from chats throwing out ideas again, but I think I will go core fish here for some lobster. I think I go for some seafood to go with my pheasant. All right, chat. It's your last two picks. That's true, Chris. That is true. You got me there.
I was wondering if the Pokeball mushroom guy was poisonous, or if it's more like a
Amoonguss.
Portobello.
He is poison type. I think you're less likely to be poisoned by a Amoonguss though than like the Oddish line for some reason. Don't listen to Chris and throw your draft away, chat. Don't do it.
Somebody should take the sword to better cut up the meal.
Tangela seems not delicious in any way. Vanilla for dessert and Combuskin for chicken. I was also looking at Combuskin, but I already had Unfazant.
What's the
Tropius
least
for bananas
delicious?
is a really good call.
What's the least delicious looking Pokemon? Probably the garbage guy.
Yeah, probably Garbodor. Tangela pasta. Ooh.
Is Tangela spaghetti? Is that canonical?
No, Tangela is vines. No, fuck you, Lannister. You know what I will say I have had that it like could be a dessert if you mix it with Vanillux is cactus.
Ooh.
Cacnea or Cacturn have what do they call it? Oh, like prickle something ice cream. Deerling for venison and salad. Tropius is a good one. Tropius would be a good choice if that's the pick. Are you all in agreement on Tropius?
You should take Comfy so you have something nice to wear.
Wear to dinner?
Yeah.
Lilo, that's genius. Genius. You can eat the meal again. The Tropius leaves? Uh-oh. You guys are gonna have to convince Water, it looks like. I think we had what, like 3 people say Tropius? Chad, are we good with putting Tropius as your first pick? Your first of your last 2 selections.
I would say no, because I'm trying to pick it last.
Hugo, if you want, you can send me a video of anything, and I will do live commentary of it. I think Tropius is a steal too. Finish in what sense, Chris? I probably won't do that this stream though, Hugh. But you can do it next stream for sure, if you have something in mind, or if you have the points. I don't know if you have the points or not yet. All right, I think I know what my last pick is going to be. All right, chat. I'm gonna write in Tropius for y'all, and then you have one more pick.
Yeah, I was gonna get Tropius.
Tropius is good. Vanillite still looks delicious. I mean, it's fair. I still think he would just be would be licking an ice cube personally, but I'm willing to see arguments to the contrary of that. I don't think it's unreasonable to think that he would taste like ice cream. Vanillite is last vote. Okay, Vanillite or Deerling? Type 1 for Vanillite in chat. 2 for Deerling. Swirlix, yeah. Or Jumpluff. Or Slurpuff, rather. Looks like wait, shit, what were the Vanillite it looks like. All right, and I will take Slurpuff as my dessert. And then Preston, you have the last pick. I will say there is one thing that is supposed to be outrageously delicious in the games that has not been picked yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to give me a clue?
Sure. How much of a clue do you want?
A big one.
All right, and in the Gen 2 games, Slowpoke Tail is supposed to be so delicious that you like
People
can't
pay $1 billion.
$1 billion for it. Yeah, that's the asking price.
I never got that though. That's really weird. I think I'm gonna stick with my gut here. I'm gonna go away from that.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the best salad, side salad, and I think I'm gonna go Blossom.
Blossom, okay.
I feel like Blossom, once dealt with, would make a good salad.
Did I spell Blossom correctly?
I'll tell you in a second. Yes.
Yeah,
Oof, that was rough for me.
Yeah, I mean that's unsurprising. I think one chat has lots of Pokemon brains. I have a very Pokemon brain, and you just don't as much. So I think it's tough. I think chat definitely wins this one. Appleton Miltank was such a strong start. I wish I'd had the third pick so that I could go Poltegeist in one of those two. Those feel really good. Like I feel like it was a top tier of 4, and then there was kind of a drop off. I will say you're a little meat heavy. I mean, you have 3 meats, but you can make them complement each other well. Like if you're just doing bacon,
Exactly.
then the bacon goes with the crab and the steak, honestly. The Tropius is good. You get like veggie and fruit. You get veggie and banana there, which is really nice. You did double up on dessert a little bit, but I mean, who doesn't love an ice cream with their apple pie? I still am just skeptical that Vanillite would actually taste like ice cream anyway. I think he'd really just taste like ice, but is in the shape of ice cream, personally. But
Jack, you gotta scroll down one row.
Oh fuck. Is that hang on, I gotta do it manually, it looks like. Oh god.
Oh god. What have you done?
What have I done? There we go. Yeah, Tropius has that bananas. That's fair, Spookies. That is fair. Yeah, I think y'all would absolutely crush in a popular vote. I gotta say. I still think mine is very good. I think mine is very good. Preston has some good spots. I think the Magikarp is the pick that I would pick apart the most if we were doing like worst pick decisions here.
What are the fish that you think would taste better?
Well, if you're going for like catfish, I would go Barboach.
Right.
I also just in general don't think I would have leaned into the seafood thing as much. Here, let's see. What are some better looking fish than Magikarp?
Does the internet already have this list? Best tasting Pokemon.
Oh, almost definitely. Almost definitely. Let's see. I'm looking through. I'm looking for fish. Looking for fish. Show me fish. There's gotta be more fish than this.
Okay. Top 20. 20 is Krabby. That was drafted, sort of. 19 is Magikarp. Just saying.
Okay, but you know, 19 is a lot lower than 6.
Fair. Cherubi. Chansey?
Chansey for the eggs, I think. Spookies did mention Chansey. Chansey canonically makes nutritionally delicious eggs.
Vanillite was on here.
Mm-hmm.
Bayleaf. Tauros. I consider Tauros.
Yeah,
Tepe.
but he just seems like he'd be a little tough.
Okay, the Cloyster seems absurd to me. How would you even serve such a thing?
Like any other hard-shelled shellfish, I guess.
But he's massive.
Steam him up. He
It's
is
like
big.
an entire table worth.
He's a
Oddish.
feast, man. It's a feast. Okay, maybe there aren't really that many better looking fish.
Jigglypuff, thank you. Slurpuff. Combuskin?
He's chicken.
I mean, I guess. Slowpoke. Appleton.
Mm-hmm.
Swirlix.
Mm-hmm.
Miltank. And number 1 is Ditto.
What? What was number 2?
Makes no sense. Miltank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not convinced Ditto would taste like
I don't think Ditto would
the
taste
Pokemon
like anything.
it was transforming into.
Oh yeah, Quillfish would probably be pretty tasty for like you seafood people. He'd be like that poisonous fish that has to be cut just right or you die.
Don't you love that?
Yeah. Oh, I bet Relicanth tastes so good. Relicanth is like grouper to me in my mind. Big rock fish, big rock grouper. Alomomola, I don't know about that one as much. Finian probably tastes pretty good. Finian looks a little dolphin fishy, maybe. A little mahi. I don't know.
I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, I mean you didn't
Given
do
the
bad.
situation I was
You
in.
didn't do bad. Yeah. You are working from a disadvantage for sure. All right, do we want to do the other Pokemon draft now, chat? The Pokemon that are easiest to fight.
We definitely would need to keep this to first 2 gens if we do this draft. We can also move on to bracket or something else if chat's got another idea.
Drew, if chat has any other ideas, hang on. I feel like I should respond to this text. Oh, we also have some brackets to do as well. Here we go. Let me pull these up. Are these brackets, Preston, on tier list? Oh, they're
No,
not.
probably not.
All right, there's Ultimate Christmas Movie, which I think we should save for Christmas time. Top
Did we not do
Queens.
that? I guess we did.
Best Christmas movie. We drafted Christmas movies for like our movie watching thing, but we didn't like determine which the best one was.
Oh, that's true.
Movie franchises and best song of the millennium.
I think that list is old. I'm partial to the pop star queens.
It is quite old. It only goes through 2013. Do any of those call to you? Cable TV channels all time?
All time.
Websites? Oh, God. Movie franchises seem spicy. Here, let me, why is it open so small? Let me, see what the... This is the smallest image in the history of the internet, this bracket. We would definitely need I can't even read these.
You can't
Okay.
even read it?
The MCU is one. Is that Jaws? Halloween, Fast and Furious, Alien, Star Trek, Friday the 13th, Harry Potter, Star Wars. Is that the DCU? The DC universe? Chucky, Mission Impossible, Indiana Jones, Rocky, Elm Street. This is a very weird bracket, I have to say.
Yeah, I think I found a better one.
It's like very horror movie heavy.
I'm posting it in the...
What's up, Leah? How's it going? How are you tonight? Cereals draft? We could do cereals. Oh, well, I feel like cereals bracket would be better. Oh, yes. All right, Preston, look at Lannis's question. Preston told me he wants to get something off his chest, and this feels like a perfect setup for it.
I'm upset with the MCU.
Let it off your chest, pal. Get it all out there.
Listen. Obviously, the answer is Lord of the Rings, Lannister, by the way. The run from Iron Man or Captain America to Avengers Endgame, I think is great. There's only a couple misses in there. They miss pretty hard. There's only a couple misses in there. Their pace has gotten so out of control that it does not feel to me like something I could even like feasibly be a fan of. It feels impossible. I did not think that superhero fatigue for me was possible because I was such a fanboy through like the entire first several phases, but now I'm out. I can't do it.
You're
Like,
out?
Some of the shows are just I'm not so much out. I guess I'm out for two reasons. One, because of the pacing, and two, because they've started getting, and yes, I'm going to say started. They've started getting all exactly the same, and maybe that's just because they're all the same as the ones that were previously all the same. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of. I liked the Multiverse of Madness because it at least looked different and felt different. Everything else I have found is pretty aggressively mediocre. I thought Loki was good, and I thought WandaVision was good. Everything else I thought was totally fine. But I'm very sad because it was like I was very much a fan and I was very invested, and they screwed with me a little bit. But still, the sticking of the landing on Avengers Endgame is they will never be able to ruin that. It's still incredible. Lannister, I've heard the same thing about their VFX demands are just so completely out of control. It's their pace. They're contracting all these people in Georgia for movies one after the other, and their timeline is like 12 weeks. It's unbelievable. So, no.
So cancel the MCU is what I'm hearing?
I'm saying you don't have to cancel it. But
What's up, Crazy? What's
I'll
up,
tell you
Hutch?
this. I do not feel like there is any movie they could put out or show they could put out where I need to go watch it. And that was definitely not the case just like a year ago.
This feels so sudden to me.
It hit very quickly and it hit all at once.
What was the breaking point?
Eternals, probably. It's not very good.
Have you seen
just
the
like-
two most recent movies?
I've not seen Thor: Love and Thunder yet. I have seen Multiverse of Madness. I saw it in theaters, and I at least thought it was good. Shang-Chi, I thought had a little bit of personality, and I wish more of it
So
would have come through.
as someone who has been pretty out on superhero movies, for quite a while now. I actually did like Shang-Chi. I thought that one was kind of fun.
It felt like it had its own kind of like little identity going.
Yeah, it didn't feel like a Marvel movie. And then I hated the fucking ending because then at the end they were like, "Oh, but actually it's a Marvel movie. Now it's bring all these Marvel characters in, and it's very insidery."
I
like the post-credit scene and all that.
I'm getting a little tired of the same repetitive structure over and over again. I will say WandaVision, which came after Endgame, is, I think, like a top tier television show. But it suffers from the same problem as every other one of these new properties, is it has to end in a big world defining fight, or else what's the point? And they can't just give it a second to have a little bit of like personal storytelling. I always maintain that the reason The Dark Knight works is because you always feel like it's possible for it to go wrong, because the stakes are never so high that they get out of control. In like Man of Steel, the stakes are he's going to terraform the whole Earth. Well, I don't think they're going to get away with that, or else there wouldn't be a way to make more movies. So their stakes have gotten so wildly out of control that their storytelling just can't really work anymore. And it's very frustrating. So Hugo, Endgame, I think, is probably a good jumping off point for me. And I'll come back if I feel like I need to. But it used to be one movie a year. 2 movies a year was like a big thing. And now it's, how many Marvel movies have there been this year? So it's going to end up being like 5 or 6. It's unbelievable.
It's too much. It's overload. It's overload. JaCrazy says, I thought Shang-Chi was great, even with the post-credits, maybe because I like the format that Marvel is interconnected, which is unique when it comes to comic adaptation of the movie world. Yeah, I mean, that's like the big crazy thing. But I think people are just getting tired of it.
I've never minded the reoccurring IP in terms of like post-credits and like little tie-ins, as long as it's not super overwhelming. Like, I've never minded that. I like it.
The Shang-Chi cool one comic. Just, I think just felt very... It felt very blunt to me, because the whole time it didn't feel like a Marvel movie to me, as someone who doesn't watch Marvel movies anymore and never like was super into them. I was like much more casual.
But what about when he's fighting Abomination?
I mean, see, I didn't know who that was.
Exactly, but like that's where I think they excel. It's like, oh, we should have him do a fight so he can get his ass kicked. And then they, instead of just having him fight a big thing, they pull in another character, but they don't make like a huge deal about it. Like it wasn't like a whole thing, but it's just like part of this kind of interconnected world. That kind of stuff I like. I actually have a better answer for what the breaking point was here. What's really made me think about this today. 3 nights ago, I watched a movie called RRR, which is I guess technically it's a Bollywood movie that got released on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 3-hour epic.
Golly.
And it is unbelievable entertainment. It
3
is some
hours?
of the most fun. Yeah, it is some of the most fun I've ever had watching a movie. It's so good. The action is unbelievable. There's dance numbers, there's musical numbers. It's so freaking good. And I didn't know any of the people going into it, and most of it isn't in English. And it kind of reminded me that like you can make good on-screen spectacle that doesn't just rely on me being like, oh, I know that guy. I like him. I remember him from the older movie. And it really like kind of bummed me out for all the other crap because it was that good. So I would highly recommend anybody go watch RRR.
It's like the letters RRR.
Yes. It's so good. Like 10 out of 10. It's just unbelievable entertainment. There's a part where a guy picks up a motorcycle and uses it like a sword. It's amazing.
Isn't Harry Styles in the first Eternals?
Is he? I don't think so.
Is he not? I thought I heard that. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. Harry Styles is already... I like Harry Styles.
Oh,
he seems like a nice bloke. And I like his music. But he already ruined a movie for me once. I'm not going to let him do it again.
The Lannister also set me up to talk about Lord of the Rings for 20 minutes, so I can do that too, but I think I'll just not.
Apparently he's going to be in the next Eternals, Hutch. Also, Hutch, how are you feeling, man? Are you feeling better? He was at the end, okay. The thing is, you can't see Harry Styles, or at least I can't see Harry Styles without just seeing Harry Styles.
It's true.
And that's my problem.
He's gone beyond.
He can't
movies.
he can't play any character in a movie. He'll always just be Harry Styles, and that, like, to me, just breaks the immersion of whatever I'm watching with him in it. This is an enormous bracket that Preston has sent me.
Yeah,
This is a 64 movie bracket.
We could do it. We could do it speedrun style.
How are we gonna do it speedrun style with chat?
Oh, good point.
The Dunkirk Lannister. Yeah.
I don't know that he ruined Dunkirk, but it was weird.
He ruined it for me. He completely took me out of it. I like all the scenes with him. All I could see was Harry Styles, and it was such an unnecessary casting choice as well, because he's not even really one of, like, the main characters. I wouldn't say.
No, definitely not.
No, he said to apologize. He just shouldn't have been cast in that role. It was so unnecessary. Inoffensive, sure, but he was just Harry Styles. It's like, oh, Harry Styles in this movie for literally no reason whatsoever. I don't know. I didn't like it. He is hot. He is hot. I will give you that. And seemingly a sweet boy. A sweet, sweet, hot boy. But yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. I didn't like him being in it. It took me out of the movie. It ruined my immersion.
Lannister, you can't be sad.
He was like, he was one of the guys on the beach.
Happy that it came at all.
Here, I'll show you. He was just one of the guys on the beach, like one of the main group of guys who were trying to make it off the beach, that they focused on in the beach scenes.
I also at the time didn't recognize him. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely recognize
Not when
him.
I saw the movie. I don't think. I would certainly recognize him now.
I'm not coming for Harry Styles. I don't think it's his fault. I don't think it's his fault that he was cast. He just shouldn't have been cast in that role, in my opinion. Yeah, everyone grieved together. All right, do we want to do this bracket or do we want to do a draft? It's a 64 movie franchise bracket. Okay, we can do the bracket. But chat,
do the bracket. You got to put it up on screen though.
Okay, yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know how much chat is gonna. This is such a huge thing.
Yeah, this is gonna take so long. We're just gonna we'll at least wrap it through the first couple rounds. Yeah. So and guys, for the first couple rounds, we're just gonna blast through. So just kind of say what your vote. All right, when we get to it. And then we can discuss a little more once we get closer. But we'll be here for hours if we don't just speed run through the first couple rounds. What's wrong? Sir Dappington Sawston? Oh, Sir Dapping Sawston? That is my full name. Never apologize, Leah. Never apologize.
I agree, Lila.
Kenneth Branagh playing himself is more distracting than Harry. But Kenneth Branagh's like barely in it.
Also true.
I feel like Kenneth Branagh's done some fucked up stuff off screen, but I don't know enough about it for that to like bother me when I see his movies. There's the brackets.
Did you raise
that's
the
true.
pick a game for me redemption?
I did.
Wow.
Because it got redeemed 6 times in one stream. So I knew a bunch of people were close and were saving up for it, so I let them spend it, and I was like, it needs to be higher. It's too low right now.
Wow.
Only plays himself. Well, I feel like he kind of fit in that role. I don't know. Like he kind of fit in that role. Okay, let's go about getting this bracket on screen for you guys.
This seating actually doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look bad. Can you like zoom in on a quadrant? Is that possible?
Yeah, I should be able
And
to.
I can keep track of our votes here, if that helps.
Bear with me for a second here, y'all.
Lannister, if I could get paid without showing any range, I would do the same thing.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
we
the
all?
people don't need to see me dap. Oh, wait. I'm coming back.
Here, they'll just see you now.
That's not what the people want. That's good. I like it.
It's just gonna be
Nice job.
hard. It's gonna be
On
hard
the
to
fly.
do my best.
That's pretty good.
All right, so I'll have to
This
keep
first one's gonna be a real barn burner.
I'll have to keep readjusting this as we go.
Do you want me to keep
Unfortunately.
track of the outcomes here?
Sure. Yeah, that would be good actually.
Cool. First matchup.
Yeah, I agree, Hugo. He does just look the part. No, Water, you are. Also, I mean, I think that's fair. Kenneth Branagh has never been like a actor that has resonated with me in any way, so I guess it just doesn't really bother me. Yeah, okay, yeah. Star Wars. Why is
Star Wars.
Resident Evil? Why is Resident Evil even here?
Because they needed to fill out the list.
Shrek or Lego Movie? This is easy, Shrek.
Does Lego Movie include Lego Batman?
Probably.
I mean,
I
I
think
think
it
Lego
matters.
Batman's great, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, Shrek.
Born or Star Trek?
I have like no strong feelings here.
I think
Aren't the Star Trek movies not very good?
I think they range greatly. I kind of think of Star Trek too. I think Star Trek is probably like a more important movie franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do Star Trek.
Chat vote Star Trek. All of them, Hugo. It's as like a franchise. Yeah, I will say Star Trek. Like, I didn't see the most recent one because I think they did 3 right with the Chris Pine Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
I
I liked the first one.
The first one's
It
very
was-
good. The first one is very, very good. Wrath of Khan
Yeah.
is not bad. And I think the Into Darkness has like mixed reviews.
Where they go on the weird planet.
But I think some of the older ones are considered very good, although some of the older ones are also considered bad. The even movies are good and odd ones are bad. Yeah. I do remember reading that. But Born is fine, but I feel like Star Trek has had a much greater
All right.
impact.
It's Star Trek.
Okay. Alien and Superman.
I think this has to be Alien just because of the first one. A lot of the Superman movies are very bad.
That is true. A lot of them are bad.
Like real bad.
Not a legacy
So-
franchise. I agree, Hugo.
I'm picking Alien.
So crazy. It's the franchises. So it's all of them. All Alien movies, all Superman movies. I think it's Alien too. Okay. Next we have Jurassic Park and Medea. I mean, come on. It's Jurassic
What
Park.
are we doing? What are we even doing?
We'll pray, Leah. I love storms so much. Storms are so much fun unless you lose power, and then they're the fucking worst. A storm when you don't lose power is just one of my
The best.
one of my favorite life pleasures. All right, Jurassic Park. Die Hard or The Evil Dead?
Die Hard.
I don't think I have a vote here. What's Medea?
Curious what Chad
The Tyler
thinks.
Perry
I'm-
movie's
I'm
huge.
fine with either. I'm fine with either way here.
Water says Evil Dead.
I'm fine with Evil Dead. It's certainly more unique. So we can move Evil Dead on.
Chat, does chat have any other opinions?